was frustrating because I felt like everybody was pointing the blame at me when it takes more than just one side to make a fight. And I felt like I was the only side pushing and trying to make a fight happen.
What's up, you guys? I'm Rachel DeMita, and welcome to the Courtside Club. Joining me today is the undefeated WBO welterweight champion and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the history of boxing, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Welcome to the Courtside Club.
Thanks for having me.
No, I appreciate you taking the time. I know we have a fight this weekend, so it's probably a busy week for you. So I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us on Courtside Club. And I was actually looking at your social media before this interview. And before we even get into boxing, I have to bring up the fact that your basketball skills are pretty good.
I used to play a little basketball back in the days when I was younger and in high school.
I was going to say, because basketball is my sport, and even a lot of Courtside Club, we have a lot of basketball guests. But then I saw your highlights from, was it a celebrity game in Houston, I think? Yeah, I was like, okay, the shot looks nice. We had some threes. How many points did you have?
I think 32.
Great number. My number in basketball was 32. So putting up 30 in a celebrity basketball game is also a great accomplishment because nobody passes. So
yeah, at all.
Who is the best celebrity or athlete that you've hooped with?
Quavo, he can hoop. He can play pretty good. Kirko Bangz, he can hoop pretty good.
Okay.
That's just a few that I can remember.
Quavo, he stole my MVP from me in the Celebrity All-Star game in 2018. If my team would have won, I would have had it.
He stole
his team won. Really? Yeah. Wait, he got it in that game too?
He got me in that game too.
Oh, man.
He stayed in the game more, and they was passing on the ball more, so they already had it.
We both have a bone to pick with Quavo then.
Yeah.
So.
T.O. plays pretty well as well.
I've actually seen him in some celebrity games in the past, but he gets real serious with it. Was he?
No. Yeah. He definitely gonna play you for real. Like he gonna play to win. So it's not like, he's in there just, having fun. That's why I like, he played to win, and that's it.
Definitely. Well, I was definitely impressed with your basketball skills because obviously you're one of the best fighters in the world. So to see that you have some skills in other sports, I thought that was dope. So your fight this weekend, I know you are gearing up for David Avanesyan. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling great. Just the norm. Just, the calm before the storm.
How was training camp?
Training camp was great. Training camp was actually, wonderful. No injuries, nothing that was, standing away from us of reaching the goals that we was set to reach. So here he is now, and, we looking forward to this come Saturday.
So I heard you talk about in another interview, like you don't drink, you don't party, you do what you can, obviously, to keep your body in the best shape. Is there anything else in training camp that you think you might do differently than some of your fellow fighters that kind of sets you apart?
Well, I think we do a lot of things differently than other fighters, being that when certain fighters come and join camp, they just say how hard we train. We do yoga, we swim. So we do a mixture of a lot of different things than certain fighters used to doing in day camps.
Can you walk us through like what a full day of training is for you week before fight?
For that.
Or wait, or is this exclusive information?
No. A regular day is, us waking up early in the morning, about 6:30. We'll get us a 3-mile run in. Then we work out again. We'll go to the gym at 3, get that workout in, and then right after that workout, we probably go to the pool and get another swim workout in. So sometimes we do 3 days.
So you talked about yoga too, and yoga is something that obviously helps with your mobility, flexibility, but there's also a mental aspect to it. Do you do any mental training as well?
Well, I think the yoga is the mental training, being that, it's quiet in there. You focusing on your breathing, you focusing on your body, you trying to be at one with your mind, body, and spirit. So I think the yoga is the mental part about it, being that, at the same time, it's not as easy as you think, holding those positions while it's 108 degrees in there. So, you know, uh, yeah, it builds, toughness. And at the same time, it's good for you to, you know, build your mental as well and your focus.
For your fight this weekend, you're favored. But is there anything in particular about, David's style or what he brings to the table that you guys have worked on or that you definitely are like, you have in the top of your mind that you need to look out for going into this fight?
Well, my thing is make sure that Terence Crawford is 100% prepared for whatever David bring to the table come Saturday. Um, we don't too much work on things that he does, that we want to capitalize on. We just talk through it because one thing for sure, he may fight one person one way and then come and fight me a different way. So we got to make sure that everything that Terrence Crawford, you know, need to work on that we working on. That way there's no openings for him to win or capture a good shot or anything.
Catch you off guard. You got to make sure
Yeah,
you're on all of your P's and Q's.
yeah, for
So,
sure.
from the business side of boxing, you have taken a different approach than a lot of others in regards to your promotions now. You're doing those yourself. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, I partner with BOK Prime in this
Okay.
fight, so they the promotional company over this event
But this is also just for like a one-time event, correct?
for sure.
This isn't you getting, because I, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of boxers will partner with a company for most of their career. And they will do all of those different fights. But let us under the hood a little bit into kind of the details of that and why you decided to kind of take that aspect of your career more into your control.
Well, I just think it was time. I think it was, long overdue. And I got the opportunity to do some great things at the uh, peak of my career. And, I got to take advantage of it.
And you're getting a pretty good check this weekend, right? I think I heard that in another interview.
For sure, for sure.
That always sweetens the deal. Can
Um,
you give us your projected outcome for the fight on Saturday?
well, I'm looking to go in there and look good, be spectacular, and get another hometown victory.
Yeah, it is in your hometown in Omaha. How many of your friends, family, and supporters have reached out? Are you feeling the love?
Well, yeah, well, they know not to reach out to me fight week and in the training camp. Really, no reaching out, just, stay well and, keep going hard. Just motivation at that, at best.
Do you look at social media at all this
Yeah,
week? Yeah?
but not
And that
too
doesn't
much.
bother you?
Nah, not at all.
I think it goes one way or another because some athletes in other sports, it kind of takes them out of their game a little bit if they get too wrapped up in what social media is saying about them, because there's obviously a lot of positive, but it comes with a lot of negative.
Well,
So,
yeah, that comes with the territory when you at the top. Everybody got an opinion. So that's never going to be anything new or it's never going to stop. So why would I stress myself on another person's opinion that doesn't define who Terence Crawford is, or make or break me, or write the checks that I fight for. So there's a lot of people that support me more than the negative people that maybe not wanting to see this fight, maybe that got a lot of negative things to say. So I feel the love from the people that does support me, the people that do believe that I'm the best fighter in the world, the people that do buy the pay-per-view, the people that do show up and come and see me, whether I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, or Vegas, or New York, or even Scotland. So I believe the good outweighs the bad.
I feel like it's gonna be really fun being in your hometown.
Definitely.
That's gonna be a cool experience for sure.
Definitely.
So on the Courtside Club, we like to take a halftime break and play a little game if you're down. I have a list of matchups between people and things, and I want you to call the match. Okay?
Okay.
We'll have some fun with it. Okay, so first up, we talked about Peyton Manning a little bit. Obviously, Courtside Club is a part of Omaha Productions. Peyton Manning is known for yelling the play Omaha. We're going to put Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady. Who you got?
Peyton Manning against Tom Brady? Mm-hmm. Brady, hands down.
Taking Brady?
Hands down.
Next up, I know you like music. We have Jay-Z and Drake.
Jay-Z.
Easy. You met him, right?
Met both of them.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Both of them cool. Both of them chill. You can tell Jay-Z got a lot of knowledge within his industry and outside of his industry. So, he cool. Drake, he's cool too. I had the opportunity to eat lunch with Drake and his posse, his peoples, and it was cool, but yeah.
Are we ever going to see either of them ringside at one of your fights?
Hopefully soon.
You better send the invite. Okay, I know you also enjoy video games.
Call of Duty.
We have Warzone and Black Ops.
Warzone.
I know you're into Warzone right now.
Warzone.
Okay.
Warzone. That's all I play right now.
That might create a little bit of a stir online because I know some people go hard for Black Ops.
Black Ops nice. Black Ops cool, but Warzone. We on Warzone every day.
All right, we got two legends. We're putting them in the ring together. We have Mike Tyson. We have Muhammad Ali.
Ali, you can't go against the greatest of all time.
All right. You and Michael Buffer had the same answer for that one.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, we have Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr.
Terence Crawford, hands down.
Never bet against yourself.
You can't go against the home team.
It's the best time of the year. Football season is in full swing, basketball and hockey have returned, and nothing beats seeing your favorite team live. Make up for lost time and go enjoy a game. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN, is offering you $10 off your first $100 ticket purchase with code Courtside. That's code Courtside. Download the app or visit vividseats.com today. Vivid Seats. Life happens live.
All right, people, we're brought to you by Caesars Sportsbook, the greatest sports betting app of all time. See, it's not just about the daily promos, odd boosts, or the hundreds of ways to wager. It's about the immortal words of Caesar himself. You bet, you get with Caesars Rewards. Every bet you place on the app, no matter the outcome, earns towards exclusive perks at Caesars Rewards destinations everywhere. Hotel stays, concert tickets, bonuses, and more. Download the Caesars Sportsbook app, become a Caesars Rewards member today, and get more with every wager. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-522-4700.
Well, that is the fight, and I know you've heard it so much from the media, from the fans. Everybody wants to see it. You guys are both, at the top of your game. Is it sometimes frustrating for you to hear the media put so much pressure on you to make this fight happen, like it's your job.
Yeah, it was at one point, it kind of was frustrating because I felt like everybody was pointing the blame at me when, it takes more than just one side to make a fight. And I felt like I was the only side pushing and trying to make a fight happen. But now I really don't care. Like, they can say whatever they want. They can, they can scream till they blue in the face. Like, it doesn't affect me. Like, it's cool. I just block you. Now you don't got no type of access to me. Like, people literally wake up every morning thinking about Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, and thinking about coming on my social media platform to, try to bash me or say all these things about me. And, now where I used to be like, it's not me. Like, I want to prove that it wasn't me. Like, now I just, laugh at them because, they stressing themselves out. They beating themselves up for something that they not getting paid for, something that they have no control over. So it's kind of funny to me now. I just be looking at them, laugh, like, look at these people. Like, they crazy.
You're living in their mind rent free.
Oh, definitely.
Well, I think when and if that fight does ever happen, the anticipation leading up to it is going to be great. So,
sure.
For right now, I know that you are locked in on this weekend and taking one fight at a time. And I think it's cool to see how you're kind of stepping out of the box and going even with a platform that isn't, it's an app, it's a different platform. It's one of the biggest events that they've had. So I think it's cool that you're, paving the way there too.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think about some of these influencer fights and these other guys who are making a different lane in boxing? Obviously, Jake Paul is kind of leading that. How do you feel about his performance, and have you been impressed with his boxing skills so far?
Well, when I think about Jake Paul and Logan Paul, you look at them as two individuals that's been boxing for years, but a lot of people really just now taking notice when they start getting in the professional ring. Like, if I can remember, they used to do the backyard brawls and stuff like that. They used to have the little gloves on and stuff. And they used to be boxing in the backyard. But now that they actually training with like world-class trainers and stuff like that, you start seeing the transformation from, two boys that's fighting in the backyard with just, natural talent to, putting that talent to use. And, it's good for them, they making some noise, they making good money in the sport of boxing, and, maybe here and there they can fight some real boxers.
Is that what you need to see in order to really, because I know a lot of fans, and I don't get to speak with professional boxers on the daily, so I would love to get like your input into it, because a lot of the fans and the people on social media say Jake hasn't proved himself because he hasn't fought a real boxer yet. He has fought some greats, but nobody who is, in their prime of boxing. Is that what you need to see also?
Yeah, for sure. We would like him to fight, if that's the route that he want to go down. If he want to go down, to actually pursue a boxing career, and be considered as a legitimate boxer. He gotta fight some real boxers, and some fighters that's that's all they do is box, not the old MMA guys.
And I think he can probably relate to you in a sense too, that from his perspective, it seems like a lot of people just aren't lining it up. Like, he would like to fight some boxers, and he's tried to fight Tommy Fury a couple times. Mm-hmm. And, things have happened, and you're no stranger to this happening either. It's like the fight just doesn't happen because of things that are out of the actual boxer's control,
Right.
So.
Yeah. So, I just wish him the best, and keep doing what he's doing to feed his family, and that's pretty much it.
Keep it moving. What do you think about Floyd fighting Logan Paul and then fighting Deji, a YouTuber? Because they're, again, fans saying, oh, he's ruining his legacy by fighting these people who aren't professionals.
He's not ruining his legacy. His legacy is already cemented. You know what I mean? How can you ruin something that's already engraved in the Hall of Fame? When you look at all these boxers that was great before Floyd Mayweather, they all did exhibitions. He's just having fun with what he having fun with, and getting paid doing it.
So in your eyes, when it comes to building a legacy in boxing, what is it? Is it your record? Is it who you fought? Is it the knockouts? What is it to you?
I believe, legacy, is what you accomplished in the sport of boxing, your accomplishments. Because you got a lot of people, that, fought a lot of people, but they didn't accomplish anything. They were just known for being tough, rugged fighters that, fought whoever. And then here you go, you got this guy that fought everybody but accomplished, a few. And then you got this guy that, fought these champions, and, he's accomplished everything. So I believe, your legacy come with your accomplishments.
So when you say accomplishments, do you mean titles?
Yeah, just titles, how many divisions, like, it all, your record. I think everything goes hand in hand with.
So it's a mix.
Yeah, when you say legacy, I believe, everything goes hand in hand. Mayweather, his legacy is, he was one of the best fighters to ever do it, But at the same time, when we think of Mayweather, we think of money. Because, that's what he showed us, how to really, change the game.
It's an influence as well.
Right.
And I think that spans across all sports. We have GOAT debates on this show often, and all the different sports, and there never really is a right answer, because in sports there's so many different categories on how to describe greatness or how to prove someone's legacy or prove their worth. Something that you did bring up was different divisions. You have titles in 3 different weight classes. Is that right?
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done to make weight?
Almost died.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I was in Texas, and it was like 100 and some degrees, and I still had weight to lose, and I just kept working out, just kept trying to work out, just kept moving. I had all these plastics on and not drinking no water. Yeah. I just pushed my body to the limit, and I actually was 2 pounds under when I got on the scale.
Oh, wow. I live in Texas. The summer heat is no joke.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough for me.
Did you pass out? Were you good?
No, my body had shut down. So after I made weight, I had just tried to drink some water and some Pedialyte, but my body had just crashed, and it was just like, I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital.
Oh, wow. That's what you guys say, though. You leave your body on the line for this sport. I mean, it's a testament to how much you love it. But I hope that you don't have any of those instances in the future, because we would like to see you healthy in the ring. We don't want to see you in the hospital because of a heat stroke, okay?
Right.
On the Courtside Club, we also like to do some buzzer beaters if you're down.
Okay.
So what is your ideal food and drink combo while sitting courtside or ringside?
Popcorn and Sprite.
Take it. Who is one person dead or alive that you would love to sit courtside with?
Michael Jordan. I would say, yeah, Michael Jordan.
Have you ever met him?
No,
I think we need to make that happen too.
definitely.
You know, MJ, Jay-Z, and Drake all ringside for your fight one day.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And what is one event in history that you would have loved to have been courtside for? It could be a sporting event or it could be just anything in history.
I would say the flu game.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. When he had
Wait,
the
but
flu.
was it the flu or was it food poisoning?
I don't know what it was, but I would like to be courtside for that game. Or the championship Golden State and
The Cavs?
the Cavs. The championship when the Cavs came back.
That first one, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
Speaking of the flu game one last time, did you watch The Last Dance?
No. I watched some of it, but I didn't watch all of it.
You got to watch it when they break down kind of what they think happened with the flu game and how it was like Utah fans poisoning his pizza, essentially.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
The world may never know what went down, but it was still a testament to like his heart and soul in that game, and it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Terence, thank you so much for joining us on Courtside Club. I know that you're super busy. Let everybody know where they can find you on social and how they can tune into the fight this weekend.
Well, you could tune in to the fight on all platforms, on Dish, on cable. You can go to the app on BOK Prime. You can find me at T-Bud Crawford 402 on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram at Terence Bud Crawford.
Do you show your gamer tag publicly?
T-Bud 402. That's my gamer tag. Hit me up. Let's play some Call of Duty.
Jump on Call of Duty with Terence.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck in the fight this weekend. We'll all be tuning in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Cool. Thank you.
What's up, guys? It's Rachel DeMita. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Courtside Club. Make sure that you like, rate, and subscribe to ESPN's YouTube channel and wherever you listen to your podcasts. We have new episodes coming to you guys every single week, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you soon.